Welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you're here. I am so glad that you chose to come into this world, this portal, this place, this ambiance with me. But today we're going to talk about one of the most important lenses that I think everybody should own at some point. Even if it's not your first lens or your second, you have to get this lens at some point. That is the 70-200. Now, a lot of you may think, hey, this isn't the 2.8 version. No, it's not, and that's okay. This is the f4 version. This lens is probably one of my favorite telephoto lenses. It has image stabilization, autofocus. It has 3 different stabilizer modes. So if you're going left to right or up to down, typically I keep it in one so it can be bi-directional. But this lens allows me to do landscape, portrait, and it's just the all-around favorite lens. And you've probably seen thousands of videos with them talking about a 70-200 of some kind. The reason why I chose f4 is because I'm not in low light settings a whole lot, but I also don't need to be whenever I just crank up my ISO. But this lens alone is my favorite lens. And also, I'll show you a couple of photos that I have taken with this lens just so you can see the type of quality that you can get from it. I love it. I love it to death. It's actually part of my trio of lenses. I travel with it around the world. If I had to pick a lens to walk around with, truly, it is not like the last video. Go check that out. It's going to be somewhere at the end or in one of these corners. But it's not like the last lens where it was the most versatile. This is a very specific lens. You use it whenever you're trying to reach far. You use it whenever you're trying to take some amazing B-roll and you just can't seem to get that extra push. That's what this lens is for. This lens allows you to do a lot of things, and honestly, it creates a crazy depth of field. It gives your photos a certain level of dimension to them. So unlike using a 85mm where everything looks flat, this photo creates dimension. So it gives you a depth of field that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. But this is one of my favorite lenses for sure. I would say go get it. It is by far $1,000 cheaper than the 2.8, and you still take quality photos. Most of the time, you're not even going to be shooting at 2.8 anyway, with the way social media is and the way things are looking. Unless you're doing really high-end portrait photography, most people don't shoot at 2.8 anyway. So stick with the f4. You can't go wrong. It's a lot lighter too. And it's a L series, so you'll get that quality glass. But this is the RF mount version. I say go get it. Make it a part of your arsenal. Make it a part of your everyday carry. Test it out. Shoot with it. You can even put a extender on here, a 2x extender, and you can extend it from 140 to 400, so you can get that really far reach. But by far one of the best lenses that I own. I have no complaints whenever I carry this lens. And besides, here's the thing. I don't know what it is, but people see a white lens, because Canon is the only company that does it, but they see the white lens and they say, oh, that guy is a professional. Oh, that guy knows what he's doing. That's what they always say. They'll say it, and you might have only been shooting for maybe a year, but they're going to say, oh, that guy knows what he's doing. You normally don't see white lenses. Oh, that's an L series. Especially they recognize the L ring or the red ring around the lens. They say, oh, that's quality. So you can get a lot of business just by walking around with this lens alone. Especially considering the fact that most people nowadays operate with cameras and they know cameras pretty well. Whenever they see this lens, they associate it with quality, they associate it with money, they associate it with you're a professional and you know what you're doing. If I work with you, I'm going to get exactly what I want. So this lens can bring you a lot of clientele. I was sitting at a vegan fest just a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and a gentleman walked up to me and he said, hey, you do photography. Mind you, there were other photographers out there. I saw at least 2 to 3 other photographers out there. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't get their business card. I'm not even saying that he didn't talk to them. But what I am saying specifically is that he walked up to me and asked me, did I do photography for food? I said yes. Hopefully he doesn't see this video. I don't shoot food, but that's okay. He doesn't know that. Get on YouTube University, figure out how to shoot food, and now you can add something to your rapport or your skill set of things that you can shoot. But also, it's lighting, it's details. Once you know one thing, a little bit of studying will help you learn the next thing. So, go get this lens if you don't have this lens. It's an important lens to have. It is a must-have. And if you can afford the 2.8, get the 2.8. But remember, this lens is a lot shorter than the 2.8, so if you're interested in traveling with it, this is going to take up less room in your bag as well. So, this is the f4 version, 70-200. What do you think about it? Leave a like in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We have to grow the channel. I am looking to you for the support to grow this channel, to build, so we can do more elaborate things with this platform that we love so much. I want to be able to do more things. I want to be able to give you more things. Subscribe, like, comment. Feel free to say whatever you like in the comments. Let me know if you have a 70-200. Hey, share some of your photos with me. I would love to see them. Let's explore. Let's get up. Figure it out. Until next time, peace. And remember to use what you have to create what you want.